detection, errors can be divided into two types. So one is missing cows that are on heat. You can miss cows that are on heat. That is the first error. Missing cows that are on heat. The other thing is misidentifying cows on heat when they are not. So you can misidentify a cow which is on heat. And that's why I usually say, before a straw is cut, before your vet cuts a straw, tell him to check. If he's a good inseminator, tell him to check the animal first, if the animal is on heat. For example, me, if I check an animal like here, the first thing, if I enter into the rectum, what comes out? Mucus. You get it? Generally, mucus will come out. If the animal also is on heat, the uterine, so the uterus itself will be turgid. Itakuwa ni kama hose pipe. Definitely you know the animal is on heat. You get it? So the first thing is to check the animal if it's on heat. Now, but for a farmer, signs of a cow being on heat is, for example, what do you use? Mowing. Inapanda. But lazima unote ya kupanda. Lazima uwe very careful ya kupanda, because that's where
of course mucus.
Mucus, yeah.
So the mucus comes when you put the finger.
Ukiingisha, you know you're palpating the uterus.
Yes.
So palpate mucus tunamoni if it was on it. If I'm the vet, itatoka tu, sindio? Redness of the
through the
rectum for the vet, yeah. So there, one thing is usually attempting to mount on other cows. So an animal that is not on heat will run away, sindio? Inajaribu kurukia, inatoroka. So ni kumaanisha hii inataka kuirukia sana hii. Ndio inaweza kuwa inataka mimba, sindio? Inataka ndume. So hii inataka kuirukia lakini hii itaki inatoroka, sindio? The other thing is mounting head to head. You've seen animals mounting head to head. Rare, but cows are usually in heat if they do so. So zinarukiana head to head like this instead of the others, or the normal way. Restless behavior. The animal is just restless, running around. You can see that that animal is not okay, and it's not sick. Ears are upright, checking all over, very uncomfortable. Unajaribu nini ende ikakamuliwe itaki. It is very restless. Then bellowing when isolated. So some people isolate the animal. So some animals, even without isolation, they bellow continuously. Moo. Especially if it is being intimidated by the animals around. So it is frustrated. It can't mount on other animals. So it will just stand, not eating, but bellow continuously the whole day. Then it says, even if you come and check, it is on heat. So the farmer will call you, animal yangu, not eating but bellowing the whole day. Then small increase in body temperature. That's why most of the farms, they usually have, I forgot to come with one. There is one we are supposed to put some animals. I was supposed to come with it. It is a collar that comes, and then it has something here. So it even tests the temperature. So there is usually some increase in temperature. Small increase in body temperature. So that if it is connected, automated, you'll be able to see that other than the activity, the temperature of that animal has gone up. Poor milk let down. It was producing 7 liters, it goes to what? 2 liters. Or 1. It means, and it has these other behaviors of bellowing, restlessness, and the rest. Then clear mucus discharge from the vulva. That is a very important sign. So clear discharge from the vulva. So mucus discharge with blood suggests what? Heat is over. So it means you don't have to serve it. Heat was 48 hours ago. So it was like 48 hours ago. So cattle can be seen on heat all time. However, rely solely on detecting heat at the milking parlor or when feeding out will increase the number of missed chances. This is just emphasizing on the issue of what? Of making sure that the animal is on heat. They are thinking heat detection and timing of insemination. That is usually another problem that we have with farmers.
A question.
if we see blood the next day
Eh?
and we served previously,
Mhm.
what does that imply?
Or, huh? Yeah, you know, cows, it's usually a very good sign of ovulation. But it doesn't mean it is menstrual blood. See it in the eye. What happens is, when the animal is on his heat, there are capillaries on the wall, uterine wall, which burst. Zikiburst zinatoa hii damu, unaelewa? So inatoka kama, zinaburst na release damu, so inatoka ikiwa kama damu. So it's not an issue ati ilipasua yai. It's not like watu wana taking directly as human vile iko. So inaweza kuwa ilitoa damu, it's a good sign of ovulation, so chances ilishika. So it's not an issue that unapigia daktari, hii ng'ombe yako hata ilitoa yai, sijui nini mbaya. Just wait for the other time, uone kama itarudia. So cattle ovulate after they have been on heat, so ovulation is after. So the ideal time for insemination of a cow is around 8 hours after she starts showing estrus heat. 8 hours. We usually say 8. Here we work with 8 hours. And it has really worked for us. We go 8, tunaenda mpaka 12 hours. Unaona?
What do you mean?
Nasema ng'ombe akishaanza kuonesha na heat, we do 8 hours here. Ni kama ni pesa hizi ndio. Nikuje asubuhi unipigie, ng'ombe bado iko on heat. You should call the inseminator to come and serve it.
No, maybe what the farmer wants to know is the movement of the egg.
Oh,
and then the
that is another.
You know, they vary in terms
topic on
of
itself.
speed.
The argument you
Does
should
it
is
mean after serving the cow when it is on heat, it must cool down after that?
What we say, when you're serving the animal, at least it should have cooled. Yani hairuki ile sana. It's, unajua kuna ile heat sasa ilianza nayo. So when it's very active, then you serve the animal. That's why ikianza asubuhi, si bado ilikuwa inataka. Kwa nini tumengoja hiyo masaa yote? Unaelewa? So it cool because kuna issue with capacitation of sperms and other issues, and then you are waiting for the ovulation cycle to come in so that fertilization can take place. So kuna so many things you are waiting. So if you serve very early, it means something will happen. Maybe your sperms will die before ovulation happens. If you serve very late, ovulation possibly ilikuwa imeshafanyika kitambo, sperms zinakuta there is no egg to what? To fertilize. So it's usually a balance. But me, I'm saying from experience.
because that topic will be covered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It will be covered very. But what is, as this is difficult to detect, you know, it's very difficult to detect when an animal came on heat. So the standard advice is usually AM/PM rule. AM/PM.
PM.
AM/PM.
Oh, AM, PM.
That is the rule tumekuwa nayo.
What is the AM, PM?
AM inamaanisha cow seen in heat in the morning is inseminated
Oh, the PM.
in the afternoon. While animals those seen in the afternoon are inseminated next morning.
That's a nice one.
That is usually the policy. So inseminating too early is better than inseminating too late.
Just a quick question. If you got a cow like from this farm, and it might not have a record when they had service, do you have, as a vet, do you have a way you can detect how many months is the pregnancy wherever you have taken it?
Well, like?
I have got a cow from here, and they might not have the record.
Oh.
But wanasema hii ng'ombe tulisa.
Oh.
Tulisa.
Yeah, me, I do PD.
Kwa hivyo you know.
I'm very good in PD. At up I do, then I tell you 3.5 months. Then they go to the records.
Yes.
It's either 3.5 months, 3 or 4. Haitapita. So if you are very good, nimemaliza.
Actually, those topics will be discussed. There are 5 ways you can detect pregnancy, including using chemicals.
But now the most surest thing which we have is usually currently is PD. There are chemicals. They also, other countries, they are using what you call ultrasound, which is 100, very accurate, even 30 days. But currently in Kenya, PD, you are good.
Let me ask the last question. The last of this. I had a cow that the fetus ilikufa kwa tumbo, and it stayed. We didn't even, it wasn't sick, it wasn't anything. Until one day, just dropped out with
What? Eh,
the fetus.
a bone or what?
Eh?
Ma- ili-
No, some funny thing that looks like nini chuma in
Eh,
the rust.
in the rust.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now, tell me, does it mean any big danger to the womb? Because I'm worried that...
No, what happens is it's called a mummified fetus. There was death, then the cervix was not big enough to release the fetus. So ikakauka hiyo ndani. So at some point ikafunguka ikatoka.
So there's no big danger?
No, no, no. The problem is ni kama ikatalia huko ndani.
Sasa shida ni huyu jamaa wa iodine ndiye alikuja kuosha.
Sasa iodine
So I think because we are basing ourselves on health, a question on aflatoxins. How do you control the aflatoxins within our system? Like here you say you are aflatoxin free.
That's all of it's on feeding.
it's on feeding.
That's on feeding.
But what I can tell you is main principle, buy feed that is clean of aflatoxin. Unaelewa? Seme sahi ninunue chakula niweke aflatoxin binders, which we are having a war with people who selling binders. If you put binder in food and in aflatoxin, upe ng'ombe, ukamue bado unapata aflatoxin. Is it true? So we are arguing that buy clean food. Start from the source. Here we are arguing start. Hapa mpaka tunakuambia uchukue sample, tunapeleka lab, we test for aflatoxin, then we buy. We are that strict. We start from the source. Ndio maana tunaenda aflatoxin chini. Funny enough, silage ina aflatoxin nyingi.
The fermentation.
Fermentation. Square to test. Tulipata silage ni very safe. Lakini
So, lakini
funny
nasema ni
enough.
topic ya siku nyingine.